halfway this way, and one more halfway, like this.
Again, please.
Okay? Once again. So, if children are there, look, if children are there, I tell them the story with my story this way. Here behind,
We don't see.
this way, do you see? Like this. I fold it one way. Second,
halfway.
again halfway, and again halfway. That's it. Was it clear?
Yes.
Oh, I can tell you because I will do it again, okay? Again, I will tell the story with this heart. This heart is like this. Look, how should I say?
Upside down.
You see this spot here? This spot. You see this spot here? This spot should be where I'm going to hold. Hold like this. So this spot is here. They are overlapping here. This part. Again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like this. You can take Scotch tape, make a loop out of Scotch tape, and put it here that things would not fall. You know,
away.
it would be sticking here. This is when you are preparing for like long before. Jeff, can you make a loop for me, please? Thank you. Thanks. So you can take Scotch tape here, put this, make it a loop, yes, and put it here. So now it is together. Okay? So here I go with the story. Children, I want to tell you today about my heart. Usually I like to say about my heart. You can say about person's heart or make a name like friend's heart. Usually I tell about my heart. And usually I use my stories because it is my story. It is truly my stories from my life. I use this. Again, I tell this to you right now briefly. You can make work on the story and make it that fits you and fits children. So I tell children, kids, when I was a little boy, I had friends. But you know, friends offend each other sometimes. Yes, children? Yes, friends offend each other. And one time, my friends offended me. And I decided I will catch one of my friends and I will beat him. I grabbed my friend, it was in kindergarten, and when I grabbed him, the teacher saw me. And she said, "Vitalik, what are you doing? He offended me. He started first. No, you are doing something bad." "Oh no." Then the teacher scolded me and told my mom that I did something bad to this boy. And you know what? My mom really was bad at me. And she was not bad at me. She was really upset with me. And she spanked me. Tell me, was it good for me or bad? It was bad. And it really was painful for my heart. There were sometimes other friends with me, and one time my friends came to my home, and when they left, I found out that they stole 2 music tapes, and I was really offended at them. I was like, when I came to school, I said, "Did you take my tapes?" "No." "Ask him." "Did you take my tapes?" "No." "Ask the third guy." "Did you take my tapes?" "No, I never took anything." Nobody said anything to me about the tapes. So I was offended at my friends. So my heart, you see, when I show, first I do tear like this in half. Second time, I tear it in the middle again. It doesn't matter how straight, with Just show pieces. But this piece is still behind here. Children don't see it. And I tell children another third story where my heart becomes even worse. Yes? So I tell like this. Now what do I do with all these pieces in my story? I keep telling children, you know, but one time, you see what I did? But one time I'm talking to children, trying to draw their attention to me, but I turning upside down. So what happens now? This heart that I folded is up front. So as I speak, I tell kids, but people told me about Jesus Christ, and I turn it upside down. If there are some pieces sticking, I fold them a little bit like this, but I tell them, now I keep telling them about Jesus. Jesus came to give us new hearts. Somebody told me that Jesus came to give us new hearts because we all people have sinned. We offended each other. We lied to each other. We all made bad things in our life, children. Yes? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And you know, Jesus came. He didn't do anything bad, but He died for us on the cross like a bad guy. But now everyone who comes to Him and asks for forgiveness, God will give him a new heart, because Jesus rose up from the dead and He is alive today. And who prays to Him and asks forgiveness, God will give him a new heart. And I asked for Jesus to give me a new heart. So, and I show to children what did I do. I repeat the prayer, Lord, forgive me. Come to my heart. I want to live with you. And you know, children, what happened? God gave me a new heart.
Shouldn't you fold before?
So I unfold the one that was behind. And children see that the heart is whole. It's not torn. To you right now, I didn't do this from the very beginning, so there is no surprise for you. But it is a huge surprise to children. And they're like, how did you do that? I said, didn't I tell you that for God there is nothing impossible? That He gives us new heart? Did I tell you? He promised me to give me new heart. But Marek did it even better. He took this story, he went to children somewhere, yes, and he was telling the story to children. He didn't use Scotch tape. He just put the heart here. And when he was doing, how did you do this? You just grabbed something like this, yes, and you showed. Yeah, got. Okay, show this.
Before it is, okay, I folded it a little bit smaller piece. You know,
You folded this one smaller.
both were smaller. But when I was folding it, I put it to my hand and I said, and you know what, kids? And everybody was checking this, you know, and then I could, you know, whatever, because everybody was watching to this. And then I came to Kate and I said, when Jesus touched your heart, touch this, just touch. The kid touched, I will unfold it.
This is how it is. Okay.
Show it and give it to them, and kids are like, wow.
Yes. Yes.